It is my pleasure to introduce our first student speaker, Eric Whitehorn.
Hello, my name is Eric Whitehorn. I am an avid senior at Meade High School. My academic journey has patches of greatness. Therefore, it would be a lot for me to write a speech about how easy it was for me to achieve greatness. Until 8th grade, Avid and college both weren't in my future. I was known as the class clown and the troublemaker in elementary and throughout middle school. I was the kid that everyone had put a label on. My excuse was that I was always too young or I didn't know any better. And that became a repeated line to use against my teachers and a lot of myself, making me feel bad about the trouble I got into. I remember looking around at all my friends who were doing well in school, making honor roll, getting good report cards, and asked myself, why is it so hard for me and not them? No matter how hard I tried, I still failed. By middle school, I can honestly say that everything went downhill for me. The type of trouble I got into became more serious, leading me to transfer schools. When I transferred to a different school, I made a promise to myself to become a different person. I knew I could be a better student, both behaviorally and academically, and also be a better son to my mom. The school I transferred to, MacArthur Middle School, became an IB World School, which at the time I didn't know was a big deal. By my 8th grade year, I joined the AVID program, and I was put into a class with people and students who faced the same obstacles as me, something that I had never experienced before. Despite my small successes, trouble seemed to always find me, leading me to small troubles to eventually legal troubles. I felt like I was back to square one. I consider myself to be the cause of all my problems. As I stated before, I didn't even think that going to college was in my future at all. Entering high school, my mother feared for me each day. Leaving her worried about whether or not I'd make it back home, it killed me inside. I wanted to do right by her, but no matter what I did, I still failed. I can recall a night where me and my mother got into a heated argument, one that caused me to run away from home. That night, I recall feeling broken inside, on the floor of my bedroom crying, looking out the window, screaming at the sky, asking for forgiveness. That pain that I felt, I wouldn't wish it on my worst enemy. With my promise to be a different person already broken, I made a new promise that I plan on sticking with. I promised to be more respectful to my mother and to make right choices instead of the wrong ones. Nobody can love you better than your mother, so I vowed to do right by her. During my junior year, I went to an AVID campus visit to Morgan State University. Suddenly, I could see myself on this campus. I had removed the poster of all the LeBron James pictures and the Stephen Currys and replaced it with a Morgan State poster. Going into my senior year, I had 3 beautiful people by the names of Ms. Sellers, Mr. Robinson, and Ms. Goslin to support me as if I was one of their own child. They gave me that additional strength I needed to do well in school. Mr. Robinson stays on top of my grades and lets me know when I need to step it up. Ms. Goslin is my mom at school who's always keeping an eye on me and telling me to pull my pants up. Ms. Sellers is the glue that pulls it all together. I had the love and support from them, as well as the other AVID students and my mom as well. This is one of the greatest feelings I've ever known. I'm proud to say that I'm a high school senior on my way of graduating and heading off to college. I'm applying to Morgan State, Bowie State, Howard University, in Maryland Eastern Shore, and hope to attend Morgan State. I am forever in debt to the AVID program and the people who helped me along the way to strive for peak performance. With AVID, I learned to reach for goals that I once thought were never attainable. Thank you.